All right, inside those areas that we've been seeing that high water, Sonia Azad up in northwest Harris County, where they are really just having a difficult time keeping up with what they got yesterday, Sonia.
Yeah, absolutely. The roads in a lot of places look a lot better, but it can be deceiving, as you might have just seen a couple of trucks heading, I guess this is south on Telge. The water, as you can see, has covered the road, and it was, completely covered yesterday, but it's still enough to cause a lot of problems here today. And I want to take you around. This is one of the creeks that we're talking about, Willow Creek. You heard Mr. Fitzgerald talking about this just a few moments ago. The water is pretty much as high as it can go without going over the bridge and over the roadway where we're standing and where you see these cars traveling. So right now we've seen quite a lot of debris that's stopping the flow of the water here, but what is flowing quite fast. But this is exactly kind of what we're seeing around this area. A lot of these creeks, Willow Creek, a lot of gullies that go through a lot of these neighborhoods, completely full. Some people we've noticed are starting to kind of put sandbags and move belongings away from the waterfront where their houses are to kind of keep everything safe. But again, check this out over here. This is a side street that just goes off of Telge, and it's completely underwater. So as you guys are talking about, how things have kind of gotten better out here with a little bit of rain, as Mr. Fitzgerald was saying, this problem is going to get a lot worse. So this is what we are monitoring out here, and certainly if you don't have to be on these roads, if you're not familiar with them, don't come out here just to take a look, because we don't really even know how high this water is at this point.
All right, Sonia, man, what trouble you still have out there, and especially for that creek that you just showed us as well. It looks like it's only inches away from the actual bridge, which, I mean, you have any more debris there, and you have a big storm that moves through, and you're going to have some trouble with that creek entirely overflowing its banks as well as over the bridge.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Art. This is what's so astounding about where we are. This is why we stopped. We wanted to show this to you. Let me take you back over here. This is Willow Creek again, and Telge Road has really been a big problem spot all the way from the northwest Harris County area up into Tomball, and then even farther north as you go past 2920. But yes, you're absolutely right. This is the problem area. The gray skies with even a little bit of rain, people looking out of their windows from their homes, from their businesses, from restaurants. They're just saying, oh gosh, please don't let it rain anymore, because if it does, exactly what you said is going to happen. They're not going to be able to drive on these roads.
Yeah, and then they'll be stuck as well. Certainly, though, starting to look a little bit better out there. Sonia, thank you, and it's nice to see the skies lightening up a bit and some of that sunshine coming down. We might even have a little bit of good news for Sonia as we go to meteorologist David Tillman, because it appears on the radar that they're going to start getting a little bit of a break, and he's got a look at our entire area weather-wise. David?
I tell you what, Alona, I don't mind the fact that the rain has let up, but I hope we keep the gray skies overhead, because anytime the sun comes out, even for a little while, it actually ignites all the moisture that we have over the area, and more thunderstorms redevelop. So we want the overcast skies. We don't want the sunshine, because we just have so much tropical moisture in place. Here's an update to the flash flood watch. It's still in effect for the same areas, basically south of the Brenham to College Station to Huntsville areas. Everybody else under the flash flood watch. It has now been extended until 9 o'clock this evening, because we still have a lot of daytime heating to go. We still have a lot of tropical moisture in place, and again, anytime the sun comes out and heats the atmosphere up, thunderstorms will redevelop over us once again. Here's the only flash flood warning for the area, and it covers central and northern parts of Harris County, extends into southwestern parts of Liberty County. There's another flash flood warning in effect for the Beaumont and Orange areas at this time. It covers parts of Hardin County, Jefferson County, and Orange County. Here's a look at what's happening on the radar. Not much to the west and southwest of Houston. We have scattered showers and thunderstorms to the north and west of town. Heaviest activity now appears to be over Liberty County. This long line of thunderstorms is settling to the south. It appears to be slowing down. We don't have advisories or warnings in effect for this particular area right now, but if it continues to slow down and rain hard over parts of Liberty County, wouldn't be a bit surprised to see some advisories issued for this particular area. Right now, just heavy rain falling over central and northern parts of Liberty County from Liberty on to the north, right right into the Cleveland area at this time, and then on to the east over towards the Dayton areas, seeing some really heavy rain at this time as well. We put it into motion. You see that line working its way onto the south, and it appears to be slowing down as it's moving through parts of Liberty County. Here is some good news. The rain that's been over parts of Houston and Harris County, the rain that's over downtown appears to be weakening substantially. It's just light rain over this area right now, and most of the rain that was inside of Houston that was so intense just about 30 minutes ago is beginning to weaken some, but this may have been enough to make it into some of the bayous out there and cause additional problems. So this particular flash flood warning will continue until 1:15, so about another 35 to 40 minutes or so. This particular area would be under a flash flood warning. There is downtown Houston. We see colors of blue and green. That is light rain on our mega Doppler. Anytime you see the yellow, orange, and red, and especially purple, that's where heavy rain is falling. And you see it there. There's the North Loop right there. There's the Hardy Toll Road. There's Bush Airport. So there's a heavy shower in the vicinity of Bush Airport. And on to the south, we also have some heavy rain out near the Crosby and Barrett areas at this time, right along Highway 90. As you go out towards Channelview and over towards the Mont Belvieu area on Interstate 10, just light rain is falling at this time. We were talking about Allen Parkway just a little while ago, and in the Allen Parkway and downtown areas, basically light rain is falling right now, so it's not particularly heavy. Again, this is where the heaviest activity is. It's over parts of Liberty County from Cleveland all the way down to the south to around and just north of the Liberty areas, and this will continue slowly moving to the south. So if you live in Liberty County, you're going to have to deal with some heavy rain. There's also heavy rain that is now developed over Galveston Island and the Bolivar Peninsula up towards High Island. This particular wave appears to be moving in a southward direction, so you'll see some really heavy rain for about the next 15 to 20 minutes there in High Island, and then things will start to calm down after that. Now heavy rain has extended into parts of Galveston Bay, just north of the Galveston area, into the island right now. Lightning is occurring with this activity as well, so heavy rain in Galveston is starting to develop and will continue for about the next hour or so. Tiki Island seeing the heavy rain at this time. It appears to be just south of Santa Fe and Texas City right now. There's a look outside in Galveston. Our Galveston tower cam is showing some dark clouds, and because you've seen the daytime heating so far this morning, more thunderstorms will continue to develop as we go through the afternoon. Again, repeating, there's a flash flood warning in effect for central and northern parts of Harris County, southwestern parts of Liberty County until 1:15. No other flash flood warnings are in effect, but the flash flood watch, that means conditions are favorable for flooding, has now been extended until 9 o'clock tonight.
Okay, David, thank you very much. And as we look at you and that picture behind you, that is just stunning. Look at that storm coming down. And I know that's the Galveston Tower Cam. Do we have that one that's along the beach where we can show just how serious that storm is?
Well, what we'd have to do is kind of tilt this camera down and take a closer look at the beach, but you certainly do see the dark clouds ahead of this really heavy rain that's cascading down from the clouds right there. And this wave of rain is going to be overspreading Galveston Island over the next 30 minutes or so. So get ready for some heavy rain and some lightning in Galveston.
Okay, so they know what's coming there. David, thank you very much.